This is like something I'm probably gonna remember forever. Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock right now in the morning, maybe a little after 8. We are actually, me as and all these other Laowai, are prepping to go to the Great Wall. It's a 2-hour drive each way, and then we rented, see over there, there's a van. We rented that van, and then we're just splitting it between 6 people. We're gonna hike the Wild Wall, which is called Gubeikou, and we're gonna end at Jinshan Lake. So I'm excited. This is actually my first time going to the Great Wall, so I'm really looking forward to it. We had to use the bathroom, and Chinese highways aren't the best as far as public restrooms go. So we actually just walked along this highway out here, all the way down there. I hope you guys can see that. There's Rochelle waiting outside the stall. It was a walk. You know what? It's all an experience. China doesn't really have like the gas station bathrooms like we do in the US. So this is what we're working with today. We left at about, what, 8:30? 8:15, 8:30-ish? Yeah. We originally thought that this drive was going to take 2 hours. It is now 11 actually. Make a wish. It's been almost 3 hours. I'd say we're a little, we're probably halfway. We're halfway. It's been 3 hours and we're halfway there. But the traffic has lightened up quite a bit. It was really bad back there. Beijing is 8 rings of highways, basically like major highways. There's 8 of them in rings around each other. Once we got outside the 8th ring, it was still bad for like a couple kilometers. Now it's just starting to get good. Okay, so this is where we are. Here's Beijing. This is the 8th ring right outside it, and then we're right here, and the traffic just started lightening up. It's okay. We're on the way. Guys, here's the first sign of the Great Wall. Let's see, there it is. That's part of the Great Wall. It's literally the first I've ever seen of it. Oh, and by the way, this place is, the section of the wall that we're going to is actually called, I don't think I mentioned this before, it's called the Wild Wall. That's what people refer to it as. Because, let's see, Rochelle from Adventures Around Asia. Yeah. Right, that's your vlog. This is Rochelle. She's a blogger who's lived in China for a while now. So if you have questions about China, hit up her site. She's got a lot of information.
She's been in China for 20 years now.
20 years.
She's basically Chinese by this point.
I'll give you the spiel when I'm on the wall, away from Raphael. Here's the big question. Do we go to the Forest Carnival or not? It's this little platform. I'm pretty sure it's geese, chicken, dogs, maybe some stray cats if you're lucky. I can't imagine there's too much more. I mean, if they ever like trapped a bear and put it in a cage, it would totally excite the Chinese customers, I'm sure. So what I was saying before is this is considered the Wild Wall. We had to pay 25 kwai for entrance. We're not completely sure if it's an official ticket or not, but whatever, it's not enough money to really worry about it. Like, we heard different things online about whether or not you have to pay, so we just went ahead and paid it. 25 kwai is like $4. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's less than $4.
But not even.
This part of the wall was built in the Qi dynasty in the 500s, sometime 550 something. Last time it was restored was in like the 1300s during the Ming dynasty. Freaking crazy. So it's gonna be real wild. Parts of it I'm sure we'll have to like climb with our hands. It's gonna be really steep, and I'm really excited because this is my first time to the Great Wall. We've already lost one of our group members. This is like a little restaurant type thing, but it's just a bunch of Chinese dudes sitting over here, and they're just like talking shit to basically the 3 people in the group who speak Chinese.
We're teaching them English.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Or they're Laoshers. Heavy. It's fun. I like these random conversations with Chinese people that I only partially understand. By partially, I mean I understand like 3 words. Here we go! Great Wall Party!
Hold up.
That is really fucking cool. As this is Raphael in his sweet hat. He's new here. This is Rochelle taking pictures of him, doing a photo shoot. Eric's getting naked behind me, you know, the usual. This is beautiful. I can't look to my sides or else I might just die of panic. necklace. Me. Those are our friends up there. There's 6 people, 3 of them are bloggers. Eric's one of the non-bloggers, so he's staying with me.
Yeah. Okay.
He's my husband. Those 2 are not bloggers. They're hiking ahead.
And they're mad at us.
I don't think I told you this, but I bought a freaking fanny pack. I joked about it for so long. I finally did it. This hike is definitely wild. Definitely a little on the rougher side. Seen a lot of big bugs. The initial climb was a little rough for me because I was trying to adjust everything as I was walking up and I was talking. It was just too much. And as you can see, I'm very sweaty. And I definitely am a little scared of heights. And like, this is what it looks like. It's like that. But you know what? I gotta get over it. That's why I'm happy my blog's called Lauren Without Fear, because I feel like guilty if I give in to my fears. It's kind of a nice, weird way to hold myself accountable and also for you guys to hold me accountable. It doesn't mean I'm going skydiving. I'm not going skydiving. Seriously. I really don't want to. Things like this that make me panicky at times, but ultimately are rewarding. This is the kind of stuff that I don't want to miss out on just because I'm afraid. So quiet up here. There's danger ahead, so we could take a detour. Instead, we're gonna take the danger. I think Eric and I found our new apartment. I think it's nicer. What do you guys think?
But use the Wi-Fi?
Your Wi-Fi, ma. These 2 are Snapchat fiends.
So hot right now.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have sweat dripping down my chin.
You're hot, literally.
Tyra.
Cause you're pulling me straight down. I'm used to all the pressure.
So I just came out of that hole. I am on the roof of the tower that I was just in with some friends.
Hold up.
I took you in like a child. When you had no one else. Is this how you repay me? For all that I've done. Say go, we can swim.
you can't continue because they don't keep up this like foliage over here, and it's like covering the wall, and you can see barbed wire right there, and you can see they cemented this door down here, and you can see this wall just goes on and on. Just in case you're not crazy familiar with the Great Wall, it's actually not one continuous wall, it never was. It's a series of a bunch of walls, and they actually continue to discover more walls like as time goes on. It's really crazy. This portion is called Gubeikou, and I did see parts of it that were said Panlongshan, something Dragon Mountain. So this is really freaking cool. I don't know what this tower is called, but we out here. And the views are insane. This is like something I'm probably gonna remember forever. So it's pretty fucking cool. This is one of the braver people I know. Up in the window, no big deal. Guys, I just found out that we are in Hebei province right now. We walked to a different province. Everyone behind me right now is slightly lost. Look at this guy.
Forget about the end. We already gave in. I'm so alive, baby, I'm so alive.
Guys, this might be the coolest playground ever. There's teeter-totters, rope swings, and then like this netted area up here. We about to do this. This feels so unstable. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. That's exhausting. Eric's watching the backpacks. There's Christian, Vera, Raphael, and Rochelle.
Donatello, and whatever the fifth captain.
This is one of the most dangerous playgrounds I've ever been on. So we are currently eating apples and peanut butter in the car.
And Laura's Hungry Balls.
And Lauren's Hangry Balls.
Yeah.
I can explain what that is later. Actually, I'm gonna make a
Peanut butter,
video.
coconut, oats, and what?
Brown sugar. I make really good balls.
You have like a
I'll make a
mold?
video about it. It's actually vegan. It's accidentally vegan. Yep.
Accidental.
That works. They're vegan. Obviously not good for nut allergies though.
Yes.
But we did a really awesome hike. We hiked to the 24 Eyes Tower, I think it's called, and then back. And then we had one of our group members lose a phone, unfortunately. So there's a lot of waiting around, but we found the phone. Yay! And now we are just headed back to Beijing.